Introduction to floral arrangement. Floral arrangement is the art of organizing flowers and other plant materials to create aesthetically pleasing and balanced compositions. This practice combines creativity with technical skill, transforming individual blooms into cohesive designs that evoke emotion and enhance spaces. It involves understanding various elements like color, texture, and form, alongside principles such as balance, proportion, and rhythm. The goal is to craft arrangements that are not only beautiful, but also harmonious and expressive, reflecting the occasion or personal sentiment. This art form has been cherished across cultures for centuries, evolving with changing tastes and available materials. The history of floral arrangement is rich and diverse, with roots in ancient civilizations. Egyptians used flowers for ceremonies and decorations, while Greeks and Romans incorporated garlands and wreaths into their daily lives and celebrations. In Asia, particularly Japan, ikebana developed as a highly disciplined art form, emphasizing line, form, and space. European styles evolved from the opulent, mass arrangements of the Renaissance and Baroque periods to the more structured and refined designs of the Victorian era. Each culture and period has contributed unique perspectives and techniques, shaping the global art of floral design we see today. Essential tools and equipment. Having the right tools is fundamental for efficient and successful floral arrangement. Essential cutting tools include sharp floral shears or snips, crucial for making clean cuts on flower stems without crushing them, which helps with water absorption. A floral knife is also vital for precise cuts, stripping leaves, and preparing stems. Wire cutters are necessary for working with floral wire, a common element in many designs, especially for corsages or structural support. These tools ensure the longevity and structural integrity of your arrangements, making them indispensable for any floral designer. Proper maintenance of these tools, such as regular sharpening and cleaning, is also key to their performance and safety. Beyond cutting tools, several accessories are indispensable for creating diverse floral designs. Floral foam, often green, provides a water source and structural support for flowers in containers, allowing for precise placement and stability. Floral tape, available in various colors, is used to secure stems, create grids in vases, or wrap wires for a more finished look. Different types of vases and containers, from classic glass to rustic ceramic, dictate the style and scale of an arrangement. Other useful items include floral wire, pins, and ribbons, each serving a specific purpose in enhancing the design and presentation of floral creations. Understanding how and when to use each of these items is crucial for mastering floral arrangement techniques. Flower anatomy and care. Understanding basic flower anatomy is crucial for proper handling and arrangement. A flower typically consists of a stem, which transports water and nutrients, and leaves, which perform photosynthesis. The bloom itself comprises petals, often brightly colored to attract pollinators, and reproductive organs like stamens and pistils. Knowing these parts helps in identifying potential issues, such as damaged stems or wilting petals, and informs how to best prepare each flower for an arrangement. For instance, removing submerged leaves from stems prevents bacterial growth in the water, extending the flower's vase life. This foundational knowledge ensures that flowers remain healthy and vibrant for as long as possible within a design. Post-harvest care is paramount to maximizing the longevity of cut flowers. Upon receiving flowers, it is essential to recut their stems at an angle, underwater, to prevent air bubbles from blocking water uptake. This process, known as conditioning, allows the flowers to hydrate efficiently. Removing any foliage that would fall below the waterline in a vase is also critical to prevent bacterial decay, which can contaminate the water and shorten vase life. Placing flowers in clean water treated with floral food, which provides nutrients and inhibits bacterial growth, further supports their health. Proper hydration and environmental control, such as keeping flowers away from direct sunlight and drafts, are key steps in maintaining their freshness and beauty. Flower selection and sourcing. Selecting fresh, high-quality flowers is the cornerstone of any successful floral arrangement. When choosing flowers, look for firm, vibrant petals without any discoloration, bruising, or signs of wilting. The stems should be sturdy and free from damage, and the leaves should be green and healthy. Buds should show signs of opening but not be fully blown, indicating they have a longer vase life ahead. Avoid flowers with yellowing leaves or soft, slimy stems, as these are indicators of age or poor care. A gentle sniff can also reveal freshness. A pleasant, characteristic scent is a good sign, while a musty or unpleasant odor suggests decay. Trusting your senses and knowing what to look for ensures you start with the best possible materials. Sourcing flowers involves choosing reliable suppliers who prioritize freshness and quality. Local growers often provide the freshest seasonal blooms, reducing transportation time and supporting sustainable practices. Wholesalers offer a wider variety of flowers, including exotic and imported options, and are typically the go-to for florists needing large quantities. For home gardeners, cultivating your own cutting garden provides a personal and cost-effective source of unique flowers and foliage. Building relationships with suppliers and understanding their delivery schedules can significantly impact the quality and availability of your floral materials. Always consider the environmental impact and ethical practices of your chosen source. Diverse sourcing strategies can enhance the creativity and uniqueness of your arrangements. Principles of design. Balance. Balance is a fundamental principle in floral design, ensuring that an arrangement feels stable and visually harmonious. It refers to the distribution of visual weight within a design, preventing it from appearing top-heavy, lopsided, or unstable. There are two primary types of balance: symmetrical and asymmetrical. Symmetrical balance, also known as formal balance, involves arranging identical or very similar elements on either side of a central axis, creating a mirror image. This results in a sense of formality, order, and calm, often used in traditional or classic designs. Achieving symmetrical balance requires careful placement and selection of materials to ensure perfect equilibrium. It conveys a sense of stability and predictability. Asymmetrical balance, or informal balance, achieves equilibrium without mirroring elements on both sides. Instead, different elements are used on either side of a central axis, but their visual weights are carefully distributed to create an overall sense of stability. This can be achieved by using a large, heavy flower on one side balanced by several smaller, lighter flowers on the other, or by contrasting textures and forms. Asymmetrical designs often feel more dynamic, natural, and contemporary, offering more freedom and expression while still maintaining visual harmony. Mastering both symmetrical and asymmetrical balance allows a designer to create a wide range of compelling and stable floral compositions, each with its unique character and appeal. Principles of design, proportion, and scale. Proportion refers to the relative sizes of all the parts within an arrangement, including the flowers, foliage, container, and even the surrounding space. It dictates how these elements relate to each other in terms of size and quantity. A well-proportioned arrangement feels harmonious where no single element overwhelms or is dwarfed by another. For instance, a common guideline suggests that the height of an arrangement should be 1.5 to 2 times the height of its container, though this can vary based on style. Achieving good proportion ensures that the design is visually pleasing and feels right to the observer, creating a sense of unity and completeness. It's about the internal relationships of the components. Scale, on the other hand, relates the size of the entire floral arrangement to its environment or the space it occupies. A grand, towering arrangement might be perfectly scaled for a large ballroom, but it would be overwhelming in a small dining room. Conversely, a tiny boutonniere is scaled for personal adornment. Considerations for scale include the size of the room, the furniture it will sit on, and the occasion. A wedding centerpiece needs to be scaled appropriately for the table size and guest visibility. Understanding both proportion and scale allows a designer to create arrangements that are not only internally balanced, but also perfectly suited to their intended setting, enhancing the overall aesthetic impact and functionality of the design. These principles are vital for creating impactful and appropriate floral displays. Principles of design, rhythm and harmony. Rhythm in floral design refers to the visual flow or movement created within an arrangement, guiding the viewer's eye through the composition. It is achieved through the repetition of elements, progression of sizes, or the use of contrasting textures and colors. For example, a gradual increase in flower size from the base to the apex can create an upward rhythm, while cascading foliage can establish a downward flow. The strategic placement of focal points and the use of directional lines also contribute to rhythm, preventing the design from appearing static. A well-executed rhythm makes an arrangement feel dynamic and engaging, inviting the eye to explore its various components. It adds a sense of vitality and natural movement to the design. Harmony is the principle that ensures all elements within a floral arrangement work together cohesively, creating a unified and pleasing whole. It is achieved when flowers, foliage, container, and accessories complement each other in terms of color, texture, form, and style. Harmony prevents any single element from clashing or standing out discordantly, instead promoting a sense of belonging and natural integration. For example, combining rustic flowers with a polished modern vase might lack harmony, whereas pairing them with a natural wood container would create a more cohesive look. When an arrangement achieves harmony, it feels complete and aesthetically satisfying, reflecting a thoughtful integration of all its parts. Both rhythm and harmony are crucial for creating designs that are not only beautiful, but also feel natural and well composed, enhancing their overall impact. Principles of design, emphasis and unity. Emphasis, also known as focal point, is the principle of creating a dominant feature within a floral arrangement that immediately draws the viewer's eye. This focal point acts as the center of interest, around which other elements are arranged to support and enhance it. Emphasis can be achieved through various means, such as using a flower with a striking color, a unique form, a larger size, or a distinct texture. Placing the focal point strategically, often slightly off-center, can create a more dynamic and engaging composition. Without a clear focal point, an arrangement can appear chaotic or lack direction, leaving the viewer's eye to wander aimlessly. A strong emphasis provides structure and purpose to the design. Unity is the overarching principle that ensures all elements within a floral arrangement work together as a single cohesive unit. It is the sense of completeness and belonging that makes a design feel whole and integrated, rather than a collection of disparate parts. Unity is achieved by consistently applying other design principles like harmony, balance, and rhythm. For example, repeating certain colors, textures, or forms throughout the arrangement helps to tie everything together. Using a consistent style or theme also contributes to unity, ensuring that the design communicates a clear message or aesthetic. When an arrangement achieves unity, it feels resolved and aesthetically satisfying, creating a powerful and memorable visual impact. Both emphasis and unity are critical for crafting compelling and impactful floral designs that resonate with the viewer. Elements of design. Line. Line is a fundamental element in floral design, defining the shape, direction, and movement within an arrangement. Lines can be actual, created by the physical stems or branches, or implied, suggested by the arrangement of flowers. Vertical lines, often created by tall, upright flowers like gladioli or delphiniums, convey strength, formality, and aspiration. Horizontal lines, formed by elements like trailing ivy or low-lying flowers, suggest rest, stability, and peacefulness. Curved lines, found in gracefully arching stems or spiraling foliage, introduce softness, elegance, and natural movement. The strategic use of lines helps to establish the overall structure and silhouette of an arrangement, guiding the viewer's eye and influencing the emotional impact of the design. They are the backbone of any composition. Different types of lines evoke distinct feelings and contribute to various design styles. Diagonal lines, for example, introduce dynamism, energy, and excitement, often used in contemporary or expressive arrangements. Zigzag lines created by alternating directions can add a playful or dramatic quality. By combining and contrasting these lines, a floral designer can create complex and engaging compositions. For instance, a strong vertical line can be softened by a gentle curve, or a stable horizontal line can be energized by a diagonal accent. Understanding how to manipulate lines allows for the creation of arrangements that are not only visually appealing, but also convey specific moods and messages. The careful consideration of line is crucial for crafting impactful and well-structured floral designs. Elements of design, form and shape. Form refers to the three-dimensional outline or silhouette of individual flowers and the overall arrangement. It describes the physical shape and structure, contributing significantly to the visual weight and character of a design. Flowers can be categorized by their forms. Mass flowers, like roses and carnations, have a solid, rounded shape. Line flowers, such as gladioli and snapdragons, are tall and linear. Form flowers, like orchids and lilies, have unique, distinctive shapes, and filler flowers, like baby's breath, are small and airy. The interplay of these different forms creates visual interest and depth within an arrangement. Understanding the inherent form of each flower allows a designer to place them strategically to build the desired overall shape of the composition. This element is crucial for creating varied and engaging designs. Shape, closely related to form, is the two-dimensional outline of an object. In floral design, the overall shape of an arrangement can be geometric, example, round, triangular, oval, or freeform and organic. The choice of shape often dictates the style and formality of the arrangement. A round, dense arrangement might be suitable for a classic centerpiece, while a tall, triangular design could convey formality. Freeform shapes, which mimic natural growth patterns, offer a more contemporary and relaxed aesthetic. By carefully selecting and combining flowers with different forms, and then arranging them to create a specific overall shape, designers can achieve diverse visual effects. The thoughtful consideration of form and shape is essential for crafting arrangements that are structurally sound, aesthetically pleasing, and appropriate for their intended purpose and setting. These elements are key to defining the visual presence of any floral creation. Elements of design. Texture. Texture in floral design refers to the surface quality of flowers, foliage, and containers, which can be perceived both visually and tactilely. It adds depth, interest, and character to an arrangement, preventing it from appearing flat or monotonous. Textures can range from smooth and delicate, like rose petals or silk ribbons, to rough and coarse, such as the bark of a branch or the fuzzy surface of lamb's ear. Other textures include glossy, leaves, velvety, some petals, spiky, thistles, or airy, baby's breath. The interplay of contrasting textures creates visual excitement and encourages the viewer to look closer, enhancing the sensory experience of the design. Thoughtful use of texture can elevate an arrangement from merely pretty to truly captivating. It is a powerful tool for adding complexity and sophistication. Incorporating a variety of textures can dramatically enhance the visual appeal and perceived richness of a floral arrangement. For example, pairing a smooth, elegant calla lily with the rough, rustic texture of a wooden container creates an interesting contrast. Combining delicate, airy filler flowers with bold, mass flowers adds depth and complexity. The texture of the foliage also plays a significant role, with glossy leaves reflecting light and matte leaves absorbing it, creating different visual effects. Even the texture of the vase or ribbon contributes to the overall tactile and visual experience. By consciously selecting and combining diverse textures, a floral designer can create arrangements that are not only visually engaging but also invite a deeper, more sensory appreciation, making the design more memorable and impactful. This element is key to creating dynamic and multifaceted compositions. Elements of design. Color theory. Color is arguably the most impactful element in floral design, immediately influencing mood and perception. Understanding color theory is essential for creating visually appealing and emotionally resonant arrangements. The color wheel is a fundamental tool, illustrating the relationships between primary colors, red, yellow, blue, secondary colors, orange, green, purple, and tertiary colors, mixtures of primary and secondary. Primary colors are foundational, secondary colors are created by mixing two primaries, and tertiary colors result from mixing a primary and an adjacent secondary. This systematic organization helps designers select colors that complement or contrast effectively. Each color evokes different feelings and associations, making color choice a powerful aspect of design. For instance, reds often convey passion, while blues suggest calm. Mastering the color wheel is the first step towards creating harmonious and impactful floral designs. Colors are also categorized as warm or cool, each carrying distinct psychological and visual effects. Warm colors, such as reds, oranges, and yellows, tend to advance visually, making objects appear closer and larger. They evoke feelings of energy, warmth, and excitement, often used to create vibrant and inviting arrangements. Cool colors, including blues, greens, and purples, tend to recede visually, making objects appear farther away and smaller. They evoke feelings of calm, serenity, and sophistication, often used to create peaceful and elegant designs. Understanding the properties of warm and cool colors allows designers to manipulate perception and create specific atmospheres within their arrangements. Combining warm and cool tones strategically can add depth and contrast, making the design more dynamic and visually interesting. The thoughtful application of color theory is crucial for achieving desired aesthetic and emotional impacts in floral art. Color harmonies: monochromatic and analogous. Monochromatic color harmony involves using different shades, tints, and tones of a single color. This creates a sophisticated, cohesive, and often serene arrangement, as all elements belong to the same color family. For example, an arrangement might feature various shades of pink, from pale blush to deep fuchsia, combined with different textures and forms to add interest. The subtle variations in lightness and saturation prevent the design from appearing monotonous, instead creating depth and elegance. Monochromatic schemes are often perceived as calming and refined, making them suitable for formal settings or when a subtle, understated beauty is desired. They highlight the beauty of a single hue. Analogous color harmony uses colors that are adjacent to each other on the color wheel, typically 3 to 5 colors. For instance, an arrangement might combine yellow, yellow-orange, and orange flowers, or blue, blue-green, and green blooms. This scheme creates a harmonious and pleasing transition, as the colors naturally blend into one another without strong contrasts. Analogous palettes are often found in nature, giving arrangements a natural and organic feel. They offer more visual variety than monochromatic schemes, while still maintaining a strong sense of unity and flow. Analogous harmonies are versatile and can be used to create designs that are both vibrant and cohesive, suitable for a wide range of occasions and styles. Both monochromatic and analogous schemes are excellent choices for achieving subtle and sophisticated color effects in floral design. Color harmonies: complementary and triadic. Complementary color harmony uses two colors that are directly opposite each other on the color wheel, such as red and green, blue and orange, or yellow and purple. This scheme creates the strongest visual contrast and highest impact, making arrangements appear vibrant, energetic, and dramatic. The intensity of complementary colors can be striking, but it requires careful handling to avoid overwhelming the viewer. Often, one color is used as the dominant hue, with its complement serving as an accent to add visual pop. For example, a bouquet of red roses might be accented with a touch of green foliage, or a few green cymbidium orchids. Complementary schemes are excellent for creating bold statements and drawing immediate attention to a design. They are dynamic and exciting, perfect for celebratory occasions. Triadic color harmony utilizes three colors that are equidistant from each other on the color wheel, forming an equilateral triangle. Examples include the primary triad, red, yellow, blue, or the secondary triad, orange, green, purple. This scheme offers a rich and balanced palette with strong visual interest, providing more vibrancy than analogous schemes, but less intensity than complementary ones. Triadic arrangements are often bold and playful, offering a sense of complete color balance. For instance, a design could combine vibrant red poppies, sunny yellow tulips, and deep blue delphiniums. Like complementary schemes, triadic harmonies benefit from one color being dominant, with the other two used as accents. Both complementary and triadic schemes are powerful tools for creating impactful and memorable floral designs, each offering a unique approach to color contrast and vibrancy. They are ideal for designs that need to stand out and make a statement. Basic arrangement styles. Mass arrangements. Mass arrangements are characterized by their dense, full, and often rounded or oval shapes, emphasizing quantity and volume of flowers. These traditional designs typically feature a large number of blooms packed closely together, creating a rich, opulent, and luxurious appearance. The focus is on the overall shape and the abundance of flowers, with individual stems often less visible. Mass arrangements are classic and versatile, suitable for a wide range of occasions from formal events to everyday decor. They convey a sense of generosity and celebration, making them popular choices for centerpieces and grand displays. The technique involves carefully layering flowers to build a solid, cohesive form, ensuring there are no gaps and that the arrangement looks full from all angles. This style is about creating a lush and abundant visual statement. Creating a successful mass arrangement requires careful selection of flowers and foliage to achieve the desired density and shape. Mass flowers like roses, carnations, chrysanthemums, and hydrangeas are ideal for this style due to their full, rounded forms. Filler flowers such as baby's breath or solidago can be used to fill in any small gaps and add texture, while sturdy foliage provides a green base and structural support. The arrangement is typically built from the outside in, establishing the desired silhouette first, then filling the interior to create a solid mass. Attention to color harmony and texture variation within the mass is crucial to prevent the arrangement from appearing flat or overwhelming. The result is a visually impactful and bountiful display that exudes elegance and abundance, a timeless choice in floral design. This style is about creating visual richness and fullness. Basic arrangement styles, line arrangements. Line arrangements, often inspired by Japanese ikebana, emphasize the beauty of individual lines, forms, and spaces rather than mass. These designs are characterized by their minimalist approach, focusing on the graceful curves and strong vertical or horizontal movements created by stems, branches, and select flowers. The negative space around the elements is as important as the elements themselves, contributing to the overall aesthetic and balance. Line arrangements convey a sense of tranquility, elegance, and refined simplicity. They are typically asymmetrical and often feature a limited number of materials, allowing each component to be appreciated for its unique qualities. The goal is to create a harmonious composition that evokes a natural landscape or a philosophical concept, rather than just a decorative display. Creating effective line arrangements requires a keen eye for composition and an understanding of how to use minimal elements to maximum effect. Tall, slender flowers like gladioli, delphiniums, or calla lilies are ideal for establishing strong vertical lines, while graceful branches of willow or cherry blossom can create elegant curves. The container often plays a significant role, complementing the linear elements without overpowering them. Placement of each component is precise, considering its relationship to other elements and the surrounding space. The design often follows specific rules regarding height, width, and depth, creating a dynamic yet balanced composition. Line arrangements are perfect for modern interiors or spaces where a sense of calm and artistic contemplation is desired, showcasing the beauty of form and structure with understated elegance. This style is about deliberate placement and visual impact through simplicity. Basic arrangement styles. Line mass arrangements. Line mass arrangements combine the strong structural lines of line designs with the fullness and abundance of mass designs. This hybrid style offers the best of both worlds, providing both clear directional movement and a rich, full appearance. It typically starts with establishing prominent linear elements that define the height, width, and depth of the arrangement, creating its underlying structure. These lines provide rhythm and guide the eye through the composition. Subsequently, mass flowers and foliage are used to fill in the spaces, adding volume, texture, and color, creating a lush and dense body within the defined framework. This approach results in designs that are both dynamic and substantial, offering a versatile aesthetic that is widely popular. The balance between line and mass is key to its success. The versatility of line mass arrangements makes them suitable for a vast array of occasions, from weddings and corporate events to everyday home decor. They allow for greater creativity and expression than either pure line or pure mass styles alone. When creating a line mass design, it's important to ensure that the linear elements are strong enough to hold their own against the mass, and that the mass elements do not completely obscure the lines. Careful selection of both line flowers, example gladioli, snapdragons, and mass flowers, example roses, hydrangeas, is crucial. Foliage plays a vital role in blending the two components and adding natural texture. The result is an arrangement that is both structured and abundant, offering visual interest through its interplay of form and volume. This style is about achieving a harmonious blend of structure and fullness. Basic arrangement styles. Triangular designs. Triangular designs are classic and formal floral arrangements, characterized by their distinct triangular silhouette. These designs convey stability, strength, and a sense of direction, often used in traditional settings or where a strong visual statement is desired. There are several variations, including equilateral, isosceles, and right-angled triangles, each offering a slightly different aesthetic. The tallest flower or element typically forms the apex of the triangle, with other flowers gradually decreasing in height and extending outwards to form the base. The precise placement of flowers is crucial to maintain the geometric shape and ensure balance. Triangular arrangements are often viewed from one or two sides, making them suitable for placement against a wall or as a centerpiece on a rectangular table. They provide a clear, structured form that is both elegant and impactful. Creating a successful triangular arrangement involves careful planning and execution to achieve the desired geometric form. Sturdy line flowers like gladioli, delphiniums, or snapdragons are excellent for establishing the height and outer lines of the triangle. Mass flowers such as roses, carnations, and chrysanthemums are then used to fill in the body of the arrangement, building density and color within the triangular framework. Foliage is essential for defining the shape and providing a green backdrop. The arrangement is typically built on floral foam, allowing for precise control over stem placement and angle. Attention to proportion and balance ensures that the triangle appears stable and harmonious. Triangular designs are timeless and versatile, offering a formal and elegant solution for various occasions, from church altars to reception desks. This style is about creating a strong, geometric, and visually stable form. Basic arrangement styles. Round and oval designs. Round and oval designs are among the most popular and versatile styles in floral arrangement, characterized by their soft, flowing, and symmetrical or asymmetrical curves. Round arrangements, often called dome or all-around designs, are meant to be viewed from all sides, making them ideal for centerpieces on round tables. They convey a sense of completeness, generosity, and classic elegance. Oval arrangements are similar but elongated, offering a slightly more dynamic feel while still maintaining a soft, continuous outline. Both styles emphasize a harmonious blend of flowers and foliage, creating a full and abundant appearance without sharp angles. They are universally appealing and suitable for almost any occasion, from casual gatherings to formal events. The continuous lines create a sense of unity and softness. Creating round and oval arrangements involves building a continuous flowing silhouette using a variety of flowers and foliage. Mass flowers like roses, carnations, and chrysanthemums are excellent for creating the bulk and fullness, while filler flowers help to achieve a dense, seamless look. Foliage is crucial for defining the outer perimeter and providing a green backdrop. The arrangement is typically constructed on floral foam, allowing for precise shaping and water retention. For round designs, flowers are placed in a circular pattern, gradually building up to a central point. For oval designs, the length is extended while maintaining the rounded sides. Attention to uniform density and smooth transitions between colors and textures ensures a polished and professional finish. These designs are celebrated for their timeless beauty and ability to create a welcoming and abundant atmosphere, making them staples in floral design. They are about creating soft, abundant, and inviting forms. Specialty arrangements, corsages and boutonnieres. Corsages and boutonnieres are small, wearable floral arrangements designed for special occasions like proms, weddings, or formal events. A corsage is typically worn by women, either pinned to clothing, tied around the wrist, or sometimes attached to a purse. Boutonnieres are smaller, single-flower, or small cluster arrangements worn by men, traditionally pinned to the lapel of a jacket. Both require meticulous attention to detail, as they are viewed up close and must be durable enough to withstand an event. The selection of flowers is crucial. They should be robust, long-lasting, and complement the wearer's attire and the event's theme. These delicate pieces add a touch of elegance and celebration to personal attire, symbolizing honor and festivity. Their creation involves specific techniques to ensure longevity and aesthetic appeal. The creation of corsages and boutonnieres involves specialized techniques, primarily wiring and taping, to ensure the flowers remain fresh and secure. Each flower and piece of foliage is typically wired individually, providing structural support and allowing the precise positioning. The wires are then covered with floral tape, which seals in moisture and creates a neat, finished appearance. For corsages, the wired and taped elements are then assembled into a small design and attached to a wristlet or a pin. Boutonnieres are usually simpler, often featuring a single focal flower with a small amount of foliage, also wired and taped, then finished with a pin. These techniques are essential for crafting durable, lightweight, and beautifully presented wearable flowers that will last throughout the event. Mastering these skills is key to producing professional quality specialty items. The artistry lies in miniaturizing a full arrangement. Space. Specialty arrangements, hand-tied bouquets. Hand-tied bouquets, also known as European hand-tied bouquets, are a popular and versatile style where flowers are arranged in the hand and then tied securely, creating a natural, rounded, or slightly asymmetrical shape. Unlike arrangements in a vase with floral foam, these bouquets are designed to be held or placed directly into a container of water. The key technique is the spiral method, where each stem is added at an angle, spiraling around the central stems, which results in a sturdy, self-supporting structure. This method allows for a natural flow and movement within the bouquet, giving it an organic and abundant feel. Hand-tied bouquets are cherished for their fresh, garden-picked aesthetic and are a favorite for bridal bouquets, gifts, and everyday decor. They embody a sense of effortless elegance and natural beauty. Mastering the spiral technique is essential for creating beautiful and stable hand-tied bouquets. It involves holding the initial few stems firmly in one hand, then adding subsequent stems one by one, always placing them at the same angle and rotating the bouquet slightly with each addition. This creates a natural spiral at the binding point, ensuring all stems are facing the same direction and the bouquet has a balanced, rounded form. Once all flowers and foliage are added, the stems are securely tied with floral tape, twine or ribbon, and then trimmed to a uniform length. The choice of flowers and foliage is vast, allowing for endless creative combinations of colors, textures, and forms. Hand-tied bouquets offer a personal and artistic touch, showcasing the natural beauty of each bloom, while creating a cohesive and stunning presentation. This technique is a hallmark of professional floristry, allowing for great creativity and versatility. Specialty arrangements. Sympathy flowers. Sympathy flowers are arrangements specifically designed to express condolences, comfort, and respect for the deceased and their grieving loved ones. These arrangements play a significant role in funeral services, memorial gatherings, and as expressions of personal sympathy. Common forms include wreaths, sprays, casket arrangements, and standing sprays, each carrying symbolic meaning. Wreaths symbolize eternal life, while sprays are often placed on or near the casket. The choice of flowers and colors is typically subdued and respectful, often featuring white lilies, symbolizing peace and purity, white roses, reverence, and gladioli, strength of character. The overall design aims to be serene and dignified, offering a visual tribute and a source of solace during a difficult time. They are a profound way to convey heartfelt emotions. When creating sympathy flowers, it is crucial to consider the cultural and religious customs of the family, as well as their personal preferences. The size and style of the arrangement should be appropriate for the setting, whether it's a funeral home, church, or graveside service. Casket sprays are designed to drape gracefully over the casket, while standing sprays are typically displayed on an easel. The use of appropriate foliage, such as ferns or eucalyptus, adds texture and depth while maintaining a solemn aesthetic. The message conveyed by sympathy flowers is one of remembrance, support, and hope, offering a gentle presence during a time of loss. Thoughtful consideration of these elements ensures that the floral tribute is respectful, meaningful, and provides comfort to those who are grieving. These arrangements are a delicate and important part of floral design. Specialty arrangements. Wedding flowers. Wedding flowers are an integral part of creating the ambiance and aesthetic of a wedding day, encompassing everything from the bridal bouquet to ceremony and reception decor. These arrangements are highly personalized, reflecting the couple's style, theme, and color palette. Key elements include the bridal bouquet, bridesmaids' bouquets, boutonnieres for groomsmen, corsages for mothers, and floral decor for the ceremony. Example: arches, aisle markers, and reception, e.g. centerpieces, cake flowers. Each piece is carefully designed to contribute to the overall visual narrative of the wedding, enhancing the beauty and joy of the celebration. The selection of flowers often carries symbolic meaning, adding another layer of significance to the special day. They are crucial for setting the tone and atmosphere. The process of designing wedding flowers typically begins with a detailed consultation with the couple to understand their vision, preferences, and budget. This involves discussing flower types, colors, styles, and the overall aesthetic they wish to achieve. Florists often provide mood boards and sketches to help visualize the designs. Logistics, such as delivery, setup, and breakdown, are also meticulously planned. Creating wedding flowers requires not only artistic skill, but also strong organizational and communication abilities to ensure every detail is perfect on the big day. From grand floral arches to delicate table settings, wedding flowers transform venues into magical spaces, leaving a lasting impression on the couple and their guests. This specialty area demands creativity, precision, and a deep understanding of client needs. It is about bringing the dream to life through flowers. Care and maintenance of arrangements. Proper care and maintenance are essential for extending the vase life of floral arrangements and keeping them looking fresh and vibrant for as long as possible. The most crucial step is to ensure the flowers always have access to clean water. Regularly check the water level and replenish it daily, as flowers are heavy drinkers. Using floral food, which contains nutrients and a bacterial inhibitor, is highly recommended to nourish the flowers and keep the water clean. Recutting the stems every few days at an angle can also improve water uptake, as the original cuts may become sealed. Removing any wilting or dead flowers and leaves, known as deadheading or grooming, not only improves the appearance, but also prevents the spread of decay, which can contaminate the water and affect other blooms. These simple practices significantly impact longevity. Beyond water and food, environmental factors play a significant role in the longevity of floral arrangements. Keep arrangements away from direct sunlight, heat sources like radiators or fireplaces, and ripening fruit, which releases ethylene gas that can accelerate wilting. Drafts from open windows or air conditioning vents can also cause flowers to dehydrate quickly. Placing arrangements in a cool, humid environment is ideal. If a flower begins to wilt, sometimes a rehydration treatment involving submerging the entire flower head and stem in cool water for 30 minutes to an hour can revive it. Troubleshooting common issues like wilting, browning leaves, or cloudy water allows you to address problems promptly and preserve the beauty of your floral creations. Consistent care ensures the arrangement remains a source of joy for an extended period. These practices are fundamental to enjoying your floral investment. Business aspects of floral design. Venturing into the business of floral design requires more than just artistic talent. It demands a solid understanding of business principles. Key aspects include pricing your arrangements competitively and profitably, considering the cost of flowers, supplies, labor, and overhead. Developing a strong brand identity and effective marketing strategies are crucial for attracting and retaining customers. This involves creating a professional portfolio, utilizing social media and networking within the community. Excellent customer service, from initial consultation to delivery and follow-up, builds trust and encourages repeat business. Understanding market trends and adapting your offerings accordingly also contributes to long-term success. A robust business plan is the foundation for turning your passion into a thriving enterprise. Setting up a floral business involves several practical steps. This includes choosing a business structure, e.g., sole proprietorship, LLC, registering your business, obtaining necessary licenses and permits, and securing a suitable workspace, whether it's a home studio or a retail shop. Sourcing reliable wholesalers and suppliers is vital for consistent access to quality flowers and materials. Developing a clear pricing model that accounts for all costs and desired profit margins is essential for financial viability. Building a strong online presence through a professional website and active social media channels is crucial in today's digital age. Continuous learning, adapting to new trends, and fostering client relationships are ongoing efforts that contribute to the growth and sustainability of a successful floral design business. It is a blend of artistry and entrepreneurship. Sustainability in floral design. Sustainability is an increasingly important consideration in the floral design industry, focusing on practices that minimize environmental impact and promote ethical sourcing. This involves reducing waste, conserving resources, and supporting environmentally responsible growers. One key aspect is choosing locally grown and seasonal flowers, which reduces the carbon footprint associated with long-distance transportation and supports local economies. Avoiding single-use plastics, such as floral foam, which is not biodegradable, and opting for reusable or compostable alternatives is another critical step. Composting floral waste, recycling containers, and using eco-friendly packaging materials also contribute to a more sustainable approach. These practices not only benefit the planet, but also resonate with environmentally conscious consumers. Embracing sustainability is a commitment to responsible floristry. Implementing sustainable practices extends beyond material choices to include ethical sourcing and responsible business operations. This means ensuring that flowers are grown without harmful pesticides and that workers involved in their cultivation are treated fairly and paid living wages. Exploring alternative mechanics for arrangements, such as using chicken wire, kenzans, flower frogs, or natural branches for support instead of floral foam, is a growing trend. Educating clients about sustainable options and promoting eco-friendly choices can also drive positive change within the industry. By prioritizing sustainability, floral designers can create beautiful arrangements that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also align with environmental values, contributing to a healthier planet and a more responsible industry. It is about creating beauty with a conscience, ensuring that the art of floristry can thrive for future generations.